Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And it stays fair. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Now, Jack Caglione. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Now
1-1.
1-1.
Strike. Ball 2.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. Third out. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Juan Marichal.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Marte in his 9th season, batting second in today's lineup. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Fires across the diamond. They get the out on Marte. This is Bryson Stott. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own and quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, the
Ian
left
Happ
fielder,
up to
number
hit.
8, Ian Happ.
And there's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Going to count 1-2.
He
One
really
ball, 2
committed to that
strikes, the count.
fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit
Ball,
hard
that's
by
low.
a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting eighth,
2 outs.
the second
Base is
baseman,
empty.
Bill
Bill Mazeroski digs in now.
Mazeroski.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. There's a strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And a pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. One up, one down. Jack Caglione now at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. To the right side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Jonah Heim. Just missed.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stop. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Number 2.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Derek Jeter. And there's a hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jeter over at first with one away. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch inside. 3-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next is the designated hitter. Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Acuna on the run. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the DH, Jason Dominguez. In the air, left field. Pat settles under it. Brings it in, and there's one away. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Comebacker to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, the center
Luis
fielder,
Robert now.
Luis Robert.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Mazurowski for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the top of the lineup, Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Robert on the go. Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Runner on the go again. A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Manny Machado. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low, and it's 1-0. One out, bases empty. And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside.
Nope. That's
and
inside.
that's ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that
Ball
misses. Ball 1. 4th inning underway. No score. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside.
That's a ball.
And it's 2-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reason.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ketel Marte. Curve in the dirt.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Takes it himself.
The batter,
One up, one down.
Second baseman, Bryson
Stott. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground, right side, Mazeroski whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far.
Jr.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here in the desert. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Outside with a breaking ball.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Robert hustling after it. Puts it away for the out. Digging in, Jonah Heim. Grounded out his first time.
Jonah Heim.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just
One ball,
ensures safety
two
for the
strikes.
fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next
Two
pitch
balls,
misses
two
way
strikes.
outside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. So up next, Derek Jeter. He's 2 for 2. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That's going back. Back some more. And into the pool. It's out of here. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Inside at 100. 1-0. Up the middle. And that squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the
Now
swing
back,
was
the
good,
designated
able to shoot
hitter,
the ball up the
Manny
middle. Didn't square it up as much as he
Ramirez.
probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ramirez now in the box. Comes
Oh,
up
one's the
empty
count.
with a swing there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball,
Anthony
2
off
strikes.
of first with 2 away. Breaking ball that kicks away off his mitt. Anthony up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off for
we
the
head to
game,
the bottom of the fifth.
the first baseman,
Now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Caglione.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. But he's hit center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Chisholm in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss. There's the
1
changeup.
ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Mazeroski gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Fly to left his first time. And fouled off. And that's
Ball
down
1.
and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. 1 out, and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. In the air, left side. Half sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the dirt.
0-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Marshall checks the runner. Caglione back in on a dive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now back to second, and they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. And now the 0-1. Runner takes off. And that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
Caglione.
And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Marte throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The center fielder,
2 down, bases empty.
Griffey
And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one upstairs, ball 1. This to third, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Mazeroski tosses to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in
1
the
ball,
dirt. Now
2
1 and 2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikes. Top of inning number 7, and here is Ian Happ. Martinez back to work. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Bill Mazeroski digs in now. Off the plate.
Outside.
And that is ball 1. Swings through that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And there's 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Heim.
Number 28, Jonah Heim.
That misses. And it's 1-0. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's already homered here in this one. Marte sends it across to first, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Bryson Stott. Fought off foul.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Acuna now. There's a swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Marshall keeping an eye on him. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Marshall throws over. Stop. Back on a dive. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
New pitcher now, Josh Hader.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Caglione swings through it for strike 1. And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Just missed.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
On the ground right side, Mazeroski to Jeter, and he'll just get the one.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good runner on the move. Pitch misses in. No throw, safe at second. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. It's a bomb. And this place is rocking. And they take the lead. It's 3-1. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Ball 1 there. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So here's Robert now. Hard hit to third. To Mazeroski at second. And that is the inning. Back here in the desert, ready to begin the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's just out.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-2. Strikes him out with 100. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Hard hit, right side. The tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jack Caglione will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Now
so they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
To the right side. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Shortstop.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Marte.
And he swings through that one. Chapman A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Junior makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Bryson Stott. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner on the move again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chapman throw over. Throw is high and over his head. Coming home. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Back here at Chase Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Here comes a pitch.
Ball that's
just
outside.
Missed.
Now pitching, Jevon Williams.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Manny gets a piece. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
On the ground at first, and foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay
1 ball,
off.
2 strikes to count.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And now Ian Happ, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing, no appeal. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That one ripped. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Bill Mazeroski now at the plate. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Pinch hitter coming on, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And he would be the tying run, Boone, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Tied him up inside with that one. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where Each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You